Welcome everybody, this is your Strategy Wolf and welcome back to our Japanese Empire in Victoria 3 in 1896. We recently saw some more industrial growth and construction boom. Our industry is really pushing forward and trying to exploit all the population that Japan has still to offer. And we, due to former deficits or balance problems, we kind of hesitated to start a new war and new expansion because we were scared of Russian or other great power interventions. However, we apparently waited too long since the Russians are taking over and are actively attacking the Chinese or the Qing for southern Manchuria, the province that was very tempting for us and very nice to have. And since we have very bad relations with the Qing as well as with the Russians, so the Russians are actually better, we can't support the Qing even. And yeah, what are we gonna do with that? Because we also we kind of also want to profit from the crumbling Chinese empire, of course. What is our reaction to that one? First of all, with this very direct, and we'll stay here in the play and wait until we are in the escalation phase, when then declare neutrality. Potentially going for Taiwan now, since Russia's being occupied. I feel like our relations to the other powers are quite good. Talking about it, let's improve through the Americans maybe. And yeah, so I think this, when taking an island, is quite easy in terms of war goal, and with our navy we should be able to get this done. This is probably what we're gonna do. At the same time, we are going to declare rivalry on Russia. I think this just makes sense. They have rivalries with the Americans, with the Scandinavians and the North German Federation, which is good to see. They have with Belgium and Italy, they have a defensive pact. Alright, the Italians annoyed us anyways before, so this is also okay. And declared openly, because we definitely don't want to see this kind of Russian activity here in Asia, especially not going for Manchuria. We tolerate it a lot. Doesn't improve our relations to the Qing a lot. Still good to see. The Heavenly Kingdom here, we could actually get into our alliance. That's quite crazy, into our customs union. But we checked recently that doesn't make a lot of sense for us right now. However, our relations have improved a lot, so we might be able even to get this with owing them an obligation. We could do this, but then maybe bring them in a defensive pact. Do they offer us a lot? I mean, tons of battalions, that's true, and some security over here, so it would be not so... Maybe it's kind of interesting, I'm not sure, to go in an alliance with them, with the Siamese and so on. Yeah, not yet. Anyways, we'll observe this first. Can we improve our relations with the Western powers somehow, somewhere? Austria-Hungary, maybe? Yeah. Alright. But I don't want to owe the Heavenly Kingdom an obligation. That's a little bit weird in this situation. So let's go and see where we're going, and let's observe if anybody is intervening here and coming to the support of the Chinese. I have a strong feeling that it's not happening. The Haimin got unhappy again. French are colonizing Botswana, alright. Down here our tea production is growing, what we really wanted to do. And since we're actually so positive, can I afford to lower the tax? That's maybe a bit too early. Let's make our gold reserves recover a bit, maybe. But I'm kind of tempted to actually increase our production capacity once again a little bit, since we can afford the current level quite well, to get the construction even quicker out. Okay, Communist Bremen, very interesting to see this in a second. We're gonna go over there, no worries, but let's just get some more construction possibilities out, I would say. Sakhalin, yeah, also here. And then let's queue them, make them be constructed at first. Since, yeah, gonna speed up everything else. Oh, and Qing backs down even, alright. So, alright, we see this hard border over here with the Russians. And I think at first, we will definitely react by expanding here our military presence. No? Oh. Where are we? Wait, misclick. Oh, we can only go to 25, so we'll definitely take this to the maximum. The port will be extended a bit as well as the Navy base. I think this just makes a lot of sense. And yeah, since they back down, let's see if they can achieve the same, and let's ask for then yeah, Formosa instead to get the last spoils. I think in the end I don't want more from them anyway, so this is probably like the last I want from the Qing. We can even improve our relations after that one. It will, obviously, we are now at 25 again, but still in a reputable area. Deficit has gone, or like the plus has lowered a little bit, I guess, due to the finalized construction. Yeah, glass, tools, and steel, as always. When are we doing glass? TTT, universities, okay. Government, also still ongoing. Coal, glass. Let's speed up some glass then. And also some coal again. I just want to mix it up a bit. Some tools also. Maybe it's more organic if it's not all coming at once, so... people can become more yeah, educated or trained in their jobs. Maybe it's a good idea. What do we see here actually? It is Bremen. Ah, yeah, sorry, I promised you to go there. Bremen is having a communist revolution or what? Annex Bremen, annex communist. So who's in charge right now? And very hard to see it, but actually, so there's a communist revolution, and Bremen is being supported by Hamburg. Interesting, the other not communist city-state over here. Are they communist, actually? Not that I'm saying something wrong. You could say so. They do have... not fully yet, they don't have a... Bolshevik Republic or something like this at the moment, but they're going towards it anyways. We'll be neutral, we won't intervene in communism or not in in Germany. However, I will also add some war goals over here with the Chinese in case they don't want to back down. I would say war reparations for sure. Let's see, we can also ask for a treaty port. I don't know. We have already our entire Shenzhen area already up here, so I think this should be enough. Let's rather... we have Shenzhen and Guangdong. I think it would be rather nice and logical to make them accept our possessions down here. And worst case, do they have an open market? Actually, I'm not sure. I could just imagine. Anyways, they have mercantilism. Now we can also open their market. Oh no, they're back down. Once again, like with the Russians. And yeah, that basically means already that Formosa or Taiwan, if you, as you wish, is ours. We have another 5 million people, yeah, Chinese population in here. We do have banana and tea going on. Let's actually increase the... yeah, let's put something in once again. I didn't look it up, nor has anybody reported to me. I haven't seen the button, or I can't find the button where I can just switch everything to the standard method, which is, I think, kind of the thing. Or like something came with some patches ago. Let me know if you know. Anyhow, we do have basically nothing over here, and basically this should be subsistential farmers. We will, just in case, and to represent this a bit, increase the port to the 2, some garrison, and also get some navy base out here. Maybe one construction sector first also, yeah. And by doing so also we have now better, I think now we can try to improve also relations with the Qing. So maybe next time if the Russians go for northern Manchuria, we can intervene over here. But who knows. Well, our budget is also, like, with the extension of the constructions, going a little in the lower plus areas once again. The French are importing iron from us. Isn't our iron quite expensive at this point. Oh no, it's very in line. Gee, once again, I feel like our market isn't that bad. Clothes, yeah. Luxury clothes are super cheap, actually. Maybe we should stop importing from the... Or no, let's export actually something. Maybe to Peru, Bolivia as well. Our industrial goods can be happily exported. That's always a good idea. Do we have other cheap industrial goods? Fertilizer. Send them to Persia and Venezuela. Maybe... Sometimes, you know, it takes time to build up and then they expand even more, and then it's a good idea to have it. Let's do this first before we read the machine guns. What else do we have kind of cheap? Furniture, small arms. Okay. Let's have a look for these, if there's some kind of export possibility. Yeah, this is all such super small amounts. But Burma I was talking about before, yeah. Send some furniture to Burma and some small arms where... Oh, this is even small amounts, but Mexico of course needs them. Portugal and Chile should be quite easy to reach. Ecuador as well. Let's see. And we do get the automatic machine guns unlocked. The machine gun takes the concept of the hand-crank machine gun and cranks it up a notch, replacing the human rotation with an automated system to allow for more bullets to be fired even faster. We can now change our barracks here to... Should be able to somewhere change it here to machine gunners. Ammunition and small arms. Oh, small arms demand also goes up quite a lot. Let's slowly start then with some of them. Maybe in Kanto and in Kansai. And in Senjing, definitely, yeah. Definitely over there in China. Where do we have it? Where do we have it? Where do we have it? Shenzhen, yeah, exactly. Here we definitely want to have machine gunners. Maybe we should actually also introduce the bicycle messengers at least over here. This should be the best army force we have, since it defends directly the border to the Russians. But yeah, we will have our army reform sooner or later anyways. And finally, after some research, and we already see kind of a jump once again, we got the international exchange standards unlocked. Establishing an international system of accounting and exchange makes trade between nations simpler and cheaper to maintain. We get a better minting and less loan interest. Very good for us in our current situation. And let's have a look what we do next. We can stay in the here in the society path, but I think it's time rather to invest once again into war, yeah, military or production things. All interesting, huh? The telephone we were talking about to solve our bureaucratic situation, something we could definitely go for. Or I think I'll go rather for wargaming first. Then we'll definitely do also the trench works or the destroyers. Like, these are very important for us. Yeah, let's keep up with the... Let's keep the military expansion going on. And maybe, since I saw that I have a lot to do actually over here, once again, maybe we can also expand our universities a little bit. Maybe after those guys were built, there will be another one in each state. Alright. But before we have the photographs of Japan in Kanto, it has been suggested that we take and distribute some pictures of our country's most famous landmarks. We should distribute them internationally or get some domestically. Do we want legitimacy or prestige? We do have a quite high legitimacy right now. So I'll go for the prestige then. For 5 years, yeah. Oh, it's almost number 5 and really very close to... Oh, we overtook them now. We're very close to Russia and to North Germany also. So I think also just on the midterm, let's extend also some navy bases over here. It's important. Problem is we also need to change to destroyers and torpedo boats, so this will also cost, sure. Okay. Maybe one more in Kansai. But this is last in the construction queue anyway, so... We have 10 pages now. Do we have any access problems right now to the market? No. And Persia has a revolution. What do we have here? No, Sikh Empire. Okay. Punjab aristocrat. Yeah, this doesn't really matter. Are those guys actually... No, they're the revolution, no. And we do have what? Inca religious stuff going on, yeah, in here somewhere in Tawantinsuyu. Where are you guys? Ah, up here in Colombia. Well, we couldn't care less at all. And yeah, like we had 170 million GDP right now, and you see it's the curve is getting steeper and steeper up. So I think and we're number 2 worldwide already. Oh wow. Are we? Is number 1 is the Brits? Okay, but with this rate, I think we shall overtake the Brits actually at some point. Of course, you can do British India as number 3, should be considered as part of the Brits, so no problem. But still, we're outperforming the States and the Russians by far. I wonder how they can actually keep up that level of army. Like 630, are you kidding me? Like spending, maybe they're quite cheap troops. Well, what I could consider now, since we do have 10k, 12k. Let's start bankrolling just for a start here, the Siamese. We can afford it right now. Maybe we can bring them to our market with a little bit of luck, getting an obligation from them, which will counter ours, I think. We owe them already one, so maybe they can offer a new one. Let's see. Or can we take on their debt immediately? I don't know. It would be perfect to expand here our zone of influence, sphere of influence in Southeast Asia. What happened to Luang Prabang? Okay, that's normal. Okay, just in the market they are tributaries, and then it's all right, that's fine. How is Formosa doing? Of course, a lot of unrest over here. Actually, let's check Chubu, where our turmoil, it's still there, definitely. And we had the wildland suppression going on. Let's see at some point when this is going to hopefully lower it a little bit. Standard of living is not necessarily improving a lot. Maybe that's the reason why the standard of living is low, because in Chubu and Kansai somehow it is. That's maybe where the turmoil is coming from. But why in Chubu? Do we have so many unemployed here, or is there... Oh yeah. Where did they go to? Did they leave some jobs over here? Maybe we need to also expand some kind of... So tea is still... maybe just need to create some more jobs over here. It is kind of our agricultural hub, so let's try to do this a bit. This I'm doing just by mere feeling, rounding up to places over here, and then let's see what else we can. I mean, actually it was meant to be more of a agricultural area, but let's then push something over here what we need to do. I hope that this investment in Chubu is going to be appreciated. Maybe let's also get some more army out here then, since we wanted to increase our army anyways. So yeah, Chubu is getting some extra treatment. And what's happening over here? Annex Ulchus. Okay, so where's this old? This is okay, somewhere in here. This very late expansion here in Central Asia, despite our hatred or our rivalry with the Russians, I will not join in here. This is just too far away. In this case, I declare neutrality. They want to subjugate the sick, that's fair for me too, especially since we don't want to annoy the Brits over here. They could be potential nice partners. Yeah, and suddenly it's... Actually, let's do the same over here already. We have the money right now with bankroll, also the Burmese. So we try the same for both of them. Despite now we spend 20k, we can always stop this for diplomatic pacts, basically, yeah. We also will have further new spendings for our new government workers that are coming in soon with all these, yeah, administration offices being built. Karnak, where's Karnak again? Oh, down here. Maybe I would also like to have some more authority for doing some more and get the social mobility out. I think this helped us a lot with getting more qualified workforce. However, I'd rather get some suppression also here in Guangdong, where 20 million people live, or in Formosa 5 million, then definitely down here, while in suppression a little bit over here. And yeah, we've just... How's the tea price working now? Oh, it's 0%, perfect. With our new massive tea plantations down here. That's good. Fruit is also doing quite well. Okay, let's bring them also to 30 in the long term to further tease one of our things. And holy schnitzel, suddenly I've got such a surplus. Is this due to the unrealized taxes 131k? Yeah, true. I mean, like now we suddenly have 800 bureaucracy more. So this is might come where it's coming. Might be the reason where it's coming from. Violence against Ainu people. A riot broke out, although calling it this, that is an understatement. They went from house to house, beating, robbing, and even killing whoever they found. I mean, we're not these kind of people. Come on, we can't be 5% authority I'm happy to give, and yeah, not just kill them in such a brutal manner. We are still civilized, no? And the Ainu, yeah, order and mortality must be restored. That's the Japanese way. We can't be like super crazy about this. Even though we haven't really been caring too much. What do we have here? Chiang Mayan succession, okay. Who is this? Wait. But who's supporting Selangor, Burma, and Shan states? Are they normally... This is in rebellion against Burma or what? I definitely will go and help them if possible. Since we wanted to improve our influence over here. And glass is getting more and more expensive. Crazy. We need more glass. Let's import some actually. From the Germans, from the Brits, from the Chinese. And the French, of course. From the Siamese and the Burmese. Let's think about what we can do with this new money that's in there. 7-9% here in Chubu. Okay. Let's... One more train. And again, we need more ports. So much more money. I think we can basically change a lot of production methods maybe by now due to this change. Let's still do it carefully. Let's go with the urban centers first, I guess. Chubu we have already changed. Kyushu. Yeah, it all takes more glass, that's the problem. But yeah, we will have to expand our glass production, that's for sure. And I just do it basically now in the Japanese areas, also in Hokkaido, I guess. What can you do? Gas streetlights over there. Oh, coal, yeah. Or we go rather directly for electricity. Glass, glass, glass. Let's get somewhere another glass production capacities out. And actually, let's prioritize them also. Yeah, we need definitely more glass, that's for sure. Are we in this, maybe... oh, the porcelain is also pretty cheap. To typing, yeah, sure. To the CMEs. Yeah, that's fair for the moment. Maybe we can actually go drop the glass production for a bit and the porcelain and go just for glass over here. Yes, especially where then we have a little bit more control over this. Already helped out a lot, that's good to see. Same with the cloth, we have a lot of... maybe should also somewhere stop producing the luxury cloth. Oh yeah. We need cheap basic clothes also, which is nice to have. That's also because I saw they were expensive. Let's do it in a couple of places. Maybe also in Chubu. We saw that clothes were kind of, yeah, plus 15% is not few. Steel, oh wow. And now the luxury clothes are also expensive. Maybe should need to expand somewhere, or a production of... oh, we can also go to elastics actually. How I completely missed this one. We do have some rubber, right? So yeah. Let's do this. Then we have to specialize a little bit more. This is comes in a little bit late, but that's what we gotta do. It's fine. The islands also elastics, and then on Nauru, yeah. Then let's do in the colonies. Let's do these kind of things. How's the... need more baseline cloth now? How's the luxury cloth doing? That's perfect. Yeah, a lot of adjustments over here, yeah. And cloth, steel, tools, the same stuff. On rubber now got expensive, sure, but I think we can do something about rubber. Where's the rubber? Where did we miss something? Hawaiian Islands. At least the sawmills, please. And the rubber, about the rubber, where we do have the rubber. Oh, we can't do so much about rubber, so we definitely need to import some more. Then let's get some from the Brits, from the Germans, and that's it for the moment. That's good. Alrighty. A lot of stuff to do over here. Urban centers we had a look at. Then let's also have a look at our... this is all fine. At our army, since we can afford some changes over here, I think. Let's switch... no, we can't switch here fully. Machine gunners. Let's definitely go fully to field hospitals. It's just somewhere missing. Or no, first aid. Sorry, guys. We were in first aid, not on field hospitals. But what do we need if we go up here? Tools and opioids. Machine gunners. Let's just start off also here with switching to this torpedo boats over here. That's important. And yeah. Bicycle message, I don't know yet. But we have to wait a little bit until we do more stuff over here. 80,000 still in the plus. Yeah, I wanted to further encourage our expansion. Let's do some more construction, and I think now I'm going slowly that I'd rather build them actually in the provinces, because there's mortality, and I think I can also have Chinese work in construction. That's fine. Also not in the super busy areas. There's always a good idea to build some. We have somewhere with 0 but workforce available. I mean in Nauru and in the East New Guinea, sure, why not? And maybe one in Nauru. just for the sake of having a little bit construction over there. Let's get it out first. And actually, maybe let's cut some more taxes then. A tobacco tax. Then let's cut the tea tax, which the Japanese are obsessed about, which will also help us in the standard of living, I think. To improve the conditions of the others. Okay, SIAC is searching for a trade agreement. SIAC down here. Well, can be done. I think that's fair. However, SIAC, we definitely don't want to make SIAC. I think here this is like British or Dutch influence sphere. Let's see what happens, but I don't want to make them part of our market, I think. And over here we have something going on. What? Revolution in Greece? Yeah, nothing for us, but revolution's coming more and more. Same over here. Proletarian revolt. Is socialism on the rise already? Hard to see. And yeah, I think this has been a quite productive round. We reorganized a lot of economic issues. Now we're seeing this small dip here in the GDP, but I'm sure it's gonna kick in soon and expand again. Yeah, let me know what you think. Leave me a like and a subscription if you haven't yet. It helps the channel a lot, while for you it costs nothing. Thank you very much at this point. And yeah, hopefully see you then soon with the next episode. We're like close and close on probably next episode. We're gonna ride into the 20th century. Let's see if Japan can prevail there happily and maybe get even our claims back, which we never had, but get the control over Manchuria. This should be at least the power struggle versus Russia seems to be one of the most important issues for us right now. Anyways, thanks for watching. Then see you next time. And yeah, have a good one. Bye, your Strategy Wolf.